Welcome back, everybody, to Donkey Kong 64. As you can see, that segment that we did in parts 1 through 3, 58 minutes of in-game time. We'll keep you appraised on that as the game goes along. So, at the end of the last part, before we turned in blueprints and such, we got a boss key. And now we unlock one of the locks. It is keeping K. Lumsey in this cage. And you'll jump for joy and open up the next level. I'm pretty sure you figured that out already, but it's something that bears thinking about. Or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. All I know is I'm going to be spouting bullshit, because this recording session is probably going to take upwards of an hour and a half, may even reach 2 hours, because I hate myself. Now, with Angry Aztec opened up, oops, I spoiled the name of a level. It's gonna come up in like 2 minutes. First we have to figure out our way there. It's not too far away. And look, even there's the other Banana Port 2. Which is handy. And like I said earlier, B-Locker is gonna say you need 5 golden bananas to get in. And we have more than double that, so let's go. Meanwhile, while we were playing the video game, K. Rool is all like, you know what? These guys probably suck. Let's check in on what's happening. And RV Dill is like, oh yeah, they were kind of better than expected. K. Rool's like, fuck off, mate. See, what happens to failures is you have to look at K. Rool's crazy eye for all eternity. It's a fate worse than death. Anyway, welcome to Angry Aztec, the second level of the game, where we have 2 of our Kong buddies to save, and a switch that I'm not sure what that does, and quicksand that I just fall into because momentum doesn't even know what. Even though this won't be necessary right now, I might as well open this up while I'm here. Did I even hit the thing? No, of course I didn't. There we go. That's going to open that up, but we won't be able to do what's over there for at least a little while. Not until we get our next move for Donkey Kong, which is in this level. So we have some sort of camel that is trapped in a cage. The key to freedom lies in the clouds. That's a great hint, isn't it? And it seems we have a new place that I can't jump onto vines worth shit because I don't even know how to depth perception. Yeah. Not even gonna comment on that. So here's Candy Kong. She will be your provider of musical instruments and extra health, as we will discover. So we get DK's musical instrument, the Bongo Blast. What you do to activate these musical instruments, you hold Z and then press C up. It's basically a screen nuke. But there are also music pads that you can play the instrument on, and stuff will happen in the levels. And also act as a screen nuke. It has limited energy, but if you use it on a music pad, it won't drain that energy. See, now we have effectively gotten double health. Before I tag out to Diddy Kong, I will climb up onto a tree and then fall off the leaf. That's incredible. See over here, this is a music pad, but we have bongos and not whatever that is, so we'll deal with that in a moment. First, there's regular bananas here for Donkey Kong. So we'll just collect these and nearly fail to jump onto the most basic things. Switch to Diddy and get his instrument, and we'll once again skip through the text because it is the exact same spiel. Do that by pressing the ye old B button. And we have Diddy Kong's musical stuff, the guitar Gazumped, which is kind of an amusing name to me, probably because I'm a cretin. Now that we have our two Kongs with the musical instruments. That guitar looked like the thing that was on the music pad that I pointed out a minute ago, so let's go investigate. So, Z and press C up. Now, if I didn't do that on the music pad, you would see a little indication, little guitar indication, icon, whatever, would go down from 10 to 9. But before we go in that way, let's figure out what's going on over here. We have a little angry looking thing. And we could go in here. One of the Kongs that we need to save is in here, but we do not have the skills necessary as of yet to do anything about that, so let's see if my aiming skills are up to snuff, and that'll do for now. And we're going to continue along through this here. What's up here? Ah, a barrel. We'll come on to that. Wait, we do have the skills necessary to... we'll just get the moves and then go back. Ow. That's the thing there. And over here is this little awkward-looking pathway. When you're first going through these levels, doing what I'm doing here, even though it may not be the most efficient way of doing things like speedrun-wise, if you just sort of take your time to kind of go through the level and activate all the banana ports and such, it'll be worth it in the long run, I suppose. So we have the second move for Diddy Kong, the rocket barrel boost. We'll come on to this, but you can now jump at a barrel as Diddy Kong with Diddy Kong's face on it, and you will get a jet barrel, which is essentially a jetpack. A to thrust in the air, Z to hover, and you can also use your peanut pop guns while in a jet barrel state. And while we're here, we might as well give Donkey Kong his second move. his second cranky potion. And it is the Strong Kong, the Strongum Kongus. Once again, this is a barrel move as well. Basically, you jump into a barrel with Donkey Kong's face on it, and you become invincible. Now, both of these barrel moves that we just got rely on crystal coconuts, which we will be seeing momentarily. We'll pick up crystal coconuts as soon as I figure out what the fuck. There we go. I think there was another one over here? I don't really remember. I guess it's just the one. And I am playing the video game good. Well, fortunately, you know, you don't have to necessarily play the video game all that good in order to just keep on surviving, because of A, the way health works in this game, and B, the fact that you basically have infinite lives anyway, but you just start from the beginning of an area or the beginning of a level, depending on where you met your end. Just one on one. Here's like a second main area. There was a smaller main area that we saw earlier. So we could go up there. Did I activate this one? Yes, I did. Or we could just go back here. Go back here and do our thing. Let's see what we can do. There was that rocket barrel thing. Let's test that out. This is a nice spot to test it out on. So basically, it controls, I suppose. Not particularly great, but hello, where am I? That's kind of the thing with the camera sometimes. It sometimes just does not want to cooperate with you. Especially if you're shit. If you're shit at the video game, like I am, at points. And we can use the power of music. See, since I wasn't standing on a music pad, my, that went down from 10 to 9. But yeah, it nukes pretty much everything, even the Kasplats. Which is nice, I suppose. We do a little bit of exploration here and figuring out what the fuck with the camera. We'll shoot this switch here. And thus gain access to this temple. And there's a Kong in here! This is Tiny Kong. I'm afraid they got me too. Now, the way it's set up, you can either save, you can save either Kong first. It really doesn't matter what order you save these two Kongs in. So now we're gonna do a little bit of tricky platforming. Let me just get the camera behind me here. Yeah, the R button is your friend. Some ammunition here. Look at this tricky bit here. You know, this is a test of any video game, especially ones with weird stuff. Walking in a straight line, and because I took too long to get over there, because my momentum was existing, instead of doing a backflip there, I did a long jump, which is generally not good if you just want to have a higher jump. Long jump ain't gonna do it for you. You needs to do your backflip thing. So we'll just try it again. Give it another shot. The only reason I was so concerned about it was because I did not want to miss them their banana bunches. And thus, through the power of music, we will melt this block of ice so that we can swim in it. Wonderful. And now the swimming controls become a thing. They're controls, alright. I suppose. Hang right. Where am... You see, I'm more used to swimming in Mario 64, so swimming controls in this kind of throw me off, but at least they're functional. I really can't be bothered with you guys, so I'm just going to use my screen nuke. Take care of you. You will respawn, surely, but not before I'm done with the stuff that I need to do in here. Can you spell Kong? I bet you can. Because it says it right there. It's like, how stupid can you be? Just gotta chimpy charge into all these things. And finally, the G. Which I barely hit, but, you know, it counts anyway. This game is cool like that. So Tiny will now be available in the tag barrel. Her color collectible stuff is purple. Fantastic. And that is 19 minutes before collecting the first golden banana of this place. Don't worry, we will be picking up the pace. Because right now is basically exploration city mode type thing. Which seems to be a bunch of terms I have just invented. So now we'll escape. Hit up this tag barrel. I'll tag in Tiny and see what she can do. By the way, 5 golden bananas in this area for you, Tiny. Ouch. Take the banana port 2 here. And then go into 3. to thrive. And I picked up those 4 coins, so we'll just get our first move here as Tiny. And it is the mini monkey, the Kongum Smallus. Don't let it go to your head. So this is another barrel move. You can shrink in size to suit your mood. You will be able to fit into spaces that were previously not thought possible. We interrupt this broadcast to exit the stage. Don't worry, there's a method to my madness here. I specifically wanted to save Tiny first because we head back out to DK Island. Into the DK Isles, as it were. We can go over to this island that looks like somebody's crying if we get up close to it. I don't know why I'm jumping out of the water like this. Just because I feel like it, I suppose. Let's take a look around here. That'll be important for later. I could have gotten more coins and gotten the bow, but I was more concerned about... there's a feather bow for Tiny Kong here, but I was more concerned about visiting this place here. And now we're going to hear the plight of this lady here. There was a huge tremor. Yeah, remember when K. Rool's ship crashed into that rock at the beginning of the game? Well, that little event has scattered banana fairies all about the place. But we can't just simply catch them. Oh no, that would be too easy. Basically, we need to take a picture of them using special film. So, I will demonstrate this in a moment, but you hit Z and press C down, and you'll be able to take pictures, and that's how you capture the banana fairies. And now, we can also hold down the B button and do a sort of shockwave attack at the cost of a crystal coconut. Which will unearth these patches that you might have seen if you've been paying attention. Well, here's the camera. That's nice, isn't it? The shockwave that we're now able to do will dig up these dirt patches with DK written on them. In fact, there's one along the way to the entrance to Angry Aztec, so instead of taking Banana Port 2, I'm gonna showcase what the shockwave on a DK dirt patch will do. It's right up here. Let it charge up. And it unearths this. It's a special coin. It gives 5 coins to each Kong. And I believe it also gives them to Kongs you have not unlocked yet. We will be having the moment of truth on that little statement shortly, because I haven't tested it.